its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox.
And now, your 2021
It's baseball. It's the
Boston
show, and it comes
Red
your
Sox.
way next. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
First delivery to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin play. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Brett Phillips will bat next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, that's down play.
Phillips stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the 3-0 offering. He's in there for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lowe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Rosarena is off at first with 2 away. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hit hard to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
A ball and a strike now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Martinez. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you'll know Chris Archer's good if he's able to throw that high fastball up in the zone. He's primarily a 2-pitch pitcher. A good fastball he'll ride up in the zone, and a hard slider. Not really a true slider, more of a slurve, kind of in between a slider and a curveball. One of the keys for Chris, establishing first pitch strikes with either of the fastball or the hard off-speed pitch.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. But you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. As a look, now the pitch.
3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. And now the first pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bogarts rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Row, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0 home.
That's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Three-two pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set and the pitch. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now. Verdugo on third. Martinez on second. Devers on at first with nobody out. 3-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the throw comes in, and all three runners are forced to hold on with one away now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Hunter Renfroe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the stretch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Fouled away.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are loaded with only one out. Could take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot on the ground to short. Oh, look at the dive. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Richards is ready. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Willie Adames. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
1-2. Count 2-1.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Full count now. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Joey Wendell digs in now. And that misses ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, they've leapt in front now, 3-1.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Stepping in now, Brett Phillips. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Three runs already home here. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Count remains full. Phillips at second with 2 down. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-1 Tampa. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line.
Oh, that's foul.
The next 1-2 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Marwin Gonzalez waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as this is grounded foul off to the left. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. One strike now from Archer.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Brosseau is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. At the plate now is Brendan Lau. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
2-0.
Nope.
3 balls.
3-0.
No strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Stepping up is G-Man Choi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB now.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0 and 2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
And now in the box, Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0 and 2 now. Lau stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a flare down the line. Martinez coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
In now, Michael Brasso. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Richards comes set. Here he comes 0-1.
1 ball, 1
Off the
strike.
plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a half swing here on
1
the
ball,
pitch inside,
2
but
strikes.
it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So the next to bat will be Willie Adames, struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's
Ball
ball
1,
1.
no strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Rounded down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Rays strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now the first pitch. Lays
Count
off
1-0.
1-0. Now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 now to the Boston
Count
leadoff
2-1.
hitter. He's fallen
Count is
behind
3-1.
now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And
that's
good
it.
patience
Ball 4.
exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next to hit is Alex Verdugo. Worked a walk his first time up. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0.
Ball 3.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 3-0 pitch. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-1 home. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Now into the box, Rafael Devers. First pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bogarts at second, Verdugo at first, 1 gone. To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez. Flew out last time up.
Vasquez.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Meadows will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Fenway after this.
Your
Nick
attention,
Pivetta
please.
answers the call
Now
from the
pitching
pen
for
here
the
in the
Red Sox.
fourth as they didn't get
Number
the outing they were
37.
hoping for from their starter.
Pivetta.
All set for the start of the fourth,
Leading off
and that'll
the
bring
fifth,
in the catcher, Francisco
The catcher,
Mejia.
number 28, Francisco Mejia.
Here's the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batter, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
Yeah, he absolutely torched the fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
2-1 the count.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Brett Phillips. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Lined hard to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Hunter Renfroe. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Hunter Renfroe.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Silva off the slider, too low, ball 1. Fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Adios, pelota. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. A windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 Boston errors to this point in the contest. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
2 strikes now.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in once again is Kike Hernandez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Phillips is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Here comes the 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Randy Arozarena. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, inside.
The 1-0. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Brandon Lau.
Now to the plate, here is Brandon Lau. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey.
Called strike 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the corner infielder, G-Man Choi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Austin Meadows would be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Devers has a play. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the AB now. And he takes ball 1. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Meadows has it, and there's 1 away.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Adios, pelota. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Brendan McKay will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 49, Brendan McKay.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The count now at 2-1. 3-1 to Martinez.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, third baseman,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Martinez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt here. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. The 2-1 home. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Red Sox tie things up on the solo homer. 5 innings complete. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ready now is Austin Meadows. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Austin Meadows.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Count 2-1.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2.
Full count 3-2.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The batter.
Digging in next, Michael Brasso. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1 home. He's taken high above the zone. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next will be Willie Adames. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home. And he misses 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Rousseau rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays are out in front, 4-3. Bottom of the inning now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He went deep last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Mejia is after it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone and he doesn't handle that pitch in that well. Most hitters don't get to that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Kike Hernandez would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Wow, retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Darwinzon Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 63, Darwinzon.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joey Wendell. He's set. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-1, no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Michael Chavis is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 23, Michael.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
The center fielder, number 35, Brett.
Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
And now, Randy Arozarena grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out. That's outside.
Now the 2-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead at 4-3. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
First pitch of the AB now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Alex Verdugo, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Gonzalez leads off first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Comes set, the 0-1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Now to bat, Brandon Lau will start us off in the 8th.
The left fielder, number 8, Brandon Lau.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Verdugo. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. And stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Looked like it went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Number 39, Kevin Jr.
Into the box, Michael Brasso, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Rays held in check here. This game's all tied at 4. Kevin Kiermaier will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 39, Kevin Kiermaier.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Wind up and the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Christian Vasquez will be next. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in will be Christian Vasquez. He grounded out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch home. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Hunter Renfroe is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Colin McHugh will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. So here's Michael Chavis now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Now at the plate here is Kike Hernandez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
first pitch on its way. And he'll take a look at ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
The set and the 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Xander Bogart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
One and one, the pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one. Matt Barnes comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32, Matt Barnes.
So now to the plate, Michael Brasso. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
3-0.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adames. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here. Gonzalez for 1 on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The captain, number 28, Francisco Martinez.
Next to stand in is Francisco Mejia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Adames, base runner at first with 1 out. And there he goes towards second. Opposite field to left. Martinez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 0 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the AB now. Grounded back up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Boston Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Darwinzon Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Matt Barnes hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 6 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.